Hello! We are going to make flan. This is my family's recipe, so we can call this one Peruvian flan. Flan's made by a lot of different countries, but this is the recipe that was passed down to me from my mother, and so I'm super excited to show you guys my flan recipe. First, we need to have a drink. Cheers. I did my best. Okay. Now let's get to cooking. Or flanning. Let's get flanning. So, how do you make the perfect flan? A flan pan. Similar to a bun pan, but no ridges. And a pan. The pan has to be big enough for your flan pan to fit inside. So what you do is called a bain-marie. You put the water in cold, then you put this in, and you put this in the oven. We're also gonna need sugar and eggs and cornstarch, 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, and we'll need 2 cups of whole milk. Okay, 1.5 cups sugar.
We're turning our stove on to medium-high.
Pour in our sugar. And now we stir. We need to wait until the sugar is melted. And that's how you get your caramel on the top. Also, glove to hold the pan because it gets hot.
Once you see that the sugar is starting to melt, turn the heat down to medium. Continue to melt at medium heat while constantly stirring to prevent your sugar from burning.
Here's where you gotta start being careful that it doesn't burn.
Once almost all your sugar is melted, turn your stove off and remove your pan from the heat. Use your spatula to drag the caramel along the inner and outer walls of your pan.
As this cools, it's going to solidify and stick to the sides.
It's okay if you still have a couple clumps of sugar still left in your pan. Don't burn your caramel over trying to get every last piece.
It's getting thick, it's cooling down, bringing that. Still hot, very hot, but we're gonna let this cool. This is what I want you to hear. So what's happening is the pan is cooling down and the caramel, since it's hard, is cracking. That means you cooked your caramel to the right stage. We're gonna set that aside, and now let's make our inside. The flan part. 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Oh yeah. We're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Whole milk. And we're just gonna use one of the sweetened condensed milk cans to measure out. You want 2 cans. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now we mix. Okay. Now that that's mixed in, I'm gonna get my can again. And I'm going to put 4 eggs. 1. You can totally put this in an actual bowl. I just really hate dishes. Beat these a little bit in this can before we add them to the mixture. Now we're gonna mix them in. You wanna get this nice and homogenized. We're just gonna a little bit. No! Alright. Too many things at once. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch mixed in with a tiny bit of water. Give it a little mix, pouring in our cornstarch. That is all the ingredients. Now we're going to take this mixture and put it into our caramel. Get your dish. And we get the water. I just use cold water, so you carefully take your flan mixture and you place it in your bun.
You want the water to be about 1/3 the height of your flan. You don't want the water to be so high that when you pull it out or put it in, it's spilling all over the place. Now I'm going to very, very carefully take this whole thing, put it in the oven. My rack is in the center, my oven is at 350. And then we're gonna leave this in there for about an hour. Oh my god. Try not to be dazed. Oh, too much water. I'm gonna set my timer for 50 minutes. And then we're gonna check it. I'm gonna reset my oven to 350. Hey, you know what's even better than flan in the oven? Hitting the subscribe. You know you want to. Look, I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another recipe. See you later. We're gonna check on the flan. So here's what you're looking for. Dark rim on the outside. You see this inside? What you need is for that to be bubbling. Once this is dark and bubbling, you know it's done. So let's go ahead and take it out. So how I'm gonna do this is carefully. But also, I'm just going to pull out the flan. It's still jiggly. It will never look done. It has to have that jiggle. Even though it's jiggly, it's quite the jiggle. We're gonna let this cool, cover it, put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow we'll flip it over. Day 2. Now we're gonna flip it. This is what I'm doing. Then shaking it around to get it loose so that when you flip it over, it all falls out. This is the best way to travel with flan. Normally, when I bring this over, I bring it like this. I bring the plate and flip it when I get to wherever I'm going. Just put a cover on it, take it like this. For the purpose of this video, I am going to flip it here. When we flip this over, there's gonna be extra liquid and it will pour out. So you do not use any kind of flat dish. You have to use something with a lip on it to catch that extra juice. You just gotta do it with confidence. The flan will smell your fear. Have no fear. If you're running low on time, the flan can be put in the fridge for 4 hours before flipping it. Ta-da! Woo! And there you have it. My top secret family recipe for Peruvian flan.
There we go.
This smooth and creamy flan will be the star of your next gathering. I got so many compliments on it, and you will too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know how it came out in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Si quieres ver más videos de comida peruana, no te olvides
Give it a
a
jiggle.
suscribir. Gracias por ver.
Oh, that's a good jiggle.